Stars in their whites, puck is down. Game 6 is underway from Abbotsford. Centers, gets chipped from behind. Lindau gives it up, DiGiuseppe all alone in front, stopped by Hellberg.
Deflected and scooped up by Jujhar Khaira. Here's Blais, right circle into the slot, fires off the crossbar. No goal, it was waved off. It went off the crossbar. The crowd is cheering as if it went in. It did not, and here's McKenzie the other way. He looks for help. McKenzie, backdoor to Blumel. He scored! Texas is on the board first at 18:35. They may take a look at it, but I think it stayed out. They're showing an overhead camera now. It did not go in. It did not go in. That went off the corner of the post and the crossbar. Magnus Hellberg bailed out by it.
There's a Landon Ferraro. As the Canucks nearly give it up. Now they do. There's a chance in front, and Shelov's robbed for Kovian. Wing for Baines. Nice area pass in front for Mueller behind the defense. Mueller's shot couldn't jam it in. Puck finds Klimovich, and now Mueller with a sharp angle shot. Can't get it to go. And Board takes a big hit from DiGiuseppe. It comes in front. Plumel's shot stopped by Shelov's.
Wing at Scott into the Canucks zone. Harrison Scott, the rookie out of Maine, back in behind the net. Ertl, they score! To get some insurance here in Abbotsford. Justin Ertl was the one who set him up from behind the net.
Sammy Blais behind the net, throws it towards Wolanin, his shot safe, rebound, Baines scores!
On this play, as they hold the puck in the right corner, Sammy Blais picks it up. As he starts to go behind the net, he sees Wolanin starting to kill Wolanin on this. The pass was a little...
Sasson down the left wing, with room, shoots, kick saved by Hellberg for Smith. Kudratsev going to the net, backdoor pass to Khaira, shoots, scores!
They start to, it's a little bit of a 3-on-2. It's on the left side. And Smith throws.
Baines on his forehand, Baines in front, Klimovich shot stopped by Hellberg. He'll gather it around the net though. Canucks still pouring it on. Here's Hirose, the blue line, wrist shot, scores! Max Sasson!
Once again carrying the play in the offensive zone. Such a good job showing patience and gets a couple shots through, but it works its way up to Hirose, who walks to the middle.
Left, Canucks leading 3-2. How about this, folks? Arshdeep Baines backhands one towards the empty net, and he scores! Baines with a signature game. He's got 2 goals.
Two things that Baines
continues skating to Charlotte, North Carolina for Game 1 of the Calder Cup Finals. Let's get out of here. The Abbotsford Canucks just called series. And I think he just waved off Jet Wu and said, don't touch it.
Max Sasson just went in and put up his hands like he was told to freeze. Or well-deserved rest. This team has stuck together so...
Finals. What does this mean to your group?
Yeah, it means everything. I mean, it's been a goal of ours all year to get to this point, and obviously I'm really proud of everyone in that room. It takes a lot of hard work and a lot of effort throughout the year to get to this point, so we'll enjoy this one tonight, but there's still lots of work ahead. So.
Andy was happy with your group just not going down. You're down 2-0 on the score, but the group stayed up. What did you like from your group, especially in the third period? It felt like a dominant period for you.
Yeah, I feel like we've kind of been in that spot lots this year. It's you learn throughout the year about ways to stick with it and stick to the process. That's something we talk about a lot, and we're a very resilient group in there. So it's it's pretty fun moment right now.
Yeah, after like this group, the amount of work you guys put in throughout the year to get to this point, how much fun is this group having just coming together in these playoff games?
Yeah, we all love coming to the rink every day. That's the main thing. I mean, it's this time of the year is about coming together as a team and being brothers for each other, and that's what. We're building off right now, and it's quite the feeling. We're all very proud of one another in there.
What does this mean to the team getting into the Calder Cup Finals?
It's obviously a huge step for us as a group, as an organization, and just really, I'm happy to see the guys getting rewarded for the way they're playing and their commitment to what we're trying to do here.
Third period shots are 17-4 for your group. What did you like so much about the group in the final period?
The biggest takeaway for me was the fact that being down in the third period wasn't a backbreaker for us. It galvanized our group in terms of wanting to push through and find a way. And the fact that we had contributions throughout the lineup, I was able to roll 4 lines. And get the most out of guys was the biggest takeaway for me.
I know you spoke about your relationship with Canucks fans. What can you say about tonight? Just what the arena was like for you guys to experience everything, especially in the last kind of 10 minutes?
I'll say it again and again. Our group gets so much energy off the life from this building. The fans have been outstanding the entire playoff run. They're a big part of our success. This atmosphere here to play in front of has been really special for the guys, and looking to continue that.
Steve Baines ends up having a 2-goal night. How did it speak to him stepping up into this role, especially in a game as big as Game 6?
Well, I think for Bainesy, he's been playing well the whole series. A lot of the things that don't show up on a score sheet or aren't really talked about, the block shots, being in the right place at the right time, positionally. So for him to get rewarded on the score sheet, obviously it's special for him, but I think he's a guy that understands that it's the little things that he does that makes him such an important part of our team.
It's always tough going down 2-0 in a game, but the resilience is what it takes to be a champion at this level. Like, how do you feel knowing that your group can come back in those situations, and especially in a situation where they're holding a series lead?
Again, we've done it a number of times throughout the course of the season, throughout the course of the playoffs. Yes, it's great that we have the resiliency to come back and wipe away those deficits. But obviously not a situation we want to find ourselves in. Obviously with Charlotte, the competition's only getting tougher, so we want to make sure we don't put ourselves in that situation.
What was your message after that first Texas goal? Because that was kind of a weird one. It seemed like you guys had scored and then they came right back. What did you tell the guys?
Well, it was an unfortunate bounce. Obviously the guys stopped playing at a critical time. But we were still in a good place. We felt that we were controlling the majority of play in that first period, and it was one of those bounces. So yeah, it was disappointing, but again, not something that shook the group.
Third straight scratch for Luka Mackey. That just a roster decision?
Yeah. I think, again, it speaks to the depth of our group and our ability to plug in players and have them respond. So, yeah, just a decision we made as a group.
What do you know about Charlotte? Have you looked into them at all, or is this going blank slate pretty much?
Blank slate. But again, with the same mindset, for a team to get to the Calder Cup finals, they have to be doing something right. So we'll spend the next few days analyzing their game. But once again, we'll talk to our group about the focus being on the execution of our game plan, the energy that we bring, and playing to our strengths.
Championships. You guys are the champion. What does it mean?
You know, obviously the cliche is, we're on to the next, it's not the one, but honestly, that's a pretty special accomplishment for this group, this organization, the staff, everyone. When you win the conference, it's pretty special, and we're definitely pretty happy and excited in the locker room, and definitely going to celebrate it tonight. And it just means the world. And we'll be ready for Charlotte, but we got to enjoy these moments. They don't come every year, so.
Just to see what you guys did in the third period, it felt like something you guys have done all year long. But to see it actually happen in a big game like this, what does it mean to the group to have a third like you did?
It's just so much belief in that room. Bainesy scores a massive goal with a minute left in the second, and we came in the locker room and pretty much the whole mentality, everyone's saying, we're ending it right here. We're going to get the next one, and then we're going to find a way to finish it. And we almost did it in Texas, and we knew it was only a matter of time before a couple goals went in, and Juge, Smitty, what a play. Keto gets one to the net. I get lucky to get a stick on it, goes through him, and then Bainesy finishes it. And just the whole group effort, even the guys that aren't playing, the coaches, the team trainers, the doctors, everyone was a part of this, and it feels really good.
For you, on your goal there, we've seen some big goal celebrations from you. Can you take us into your emotions when you're celebrating that one? It looked like you let a lot out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, pretty snake bitten. I've had a lot of shots, and for one finally to go in that moment, I feel like that's how it always goes. It felt really, really good, and obviously that's a massive goal for the team. And when we get a lead in the third, we're a really hard team to break down with our structure. So that was. I just let it all out. It felt like the monkey was off my back, and it was the crowd was insane, and just the whole place. I kept on just looking around, and wow, that was so cool.
to see Arsh's empty netter go in. It was one of the prettier ones, like flipped
That was
over.
awesome,
Guy.
yeah.
What's going through your mind when you see that puck floating in there?
Well, they went to review, so I was like, what's going on here? But no, and I knew it was a good goal, and I looked up, and there was 35 seconds left. The fans were chanting something, and it was just a ton of emotion and a ton of hugs, and we kind of knew it was ours, and it was just such a cool feeling throughout the whole arena on the bench. So that was awesome.
It looked like you kind of made the decision not to touch the trophy as well. We saw you kind of.
Chase let us know we're not touching it. So I kind of showed a lot of like I'm not touching it, just to kind of mock him a little bit. But we're looking for the next one.
How bad did you want to touch it?
Pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. I haven't won much, and anytime there's a trophy, it'd be fun. But whatever, hopefully we'll get the next one. Yep, we'll get the nice one.
Where does scoring the Western Conference champion winning goal rank in your hockey career?
Good question. It's got to be number one. I don't know. Probably number one. I mean, I haven't. I mean, first NHL goal was pretty cool, but this is probably way better than that, to be honest. This was it was awesome that I felt like I've been tipping a lot of pucks, and it's been hitting them, and finally with whatever 8 minutes left, it goes in. So that's probably number one.